Hey. So Lois asked me last night between eating cheesecake and watching the Pawtucket Patriot beer commercials, Peter, what is the Tyndall effect? And I was like, oh man, is that a new donut? But no, it's actually kind of cool and not edible. What makes a beam of light look like it's cutting through fog, or like when you point a flashlight through a glass of milk and you see a visible path? That's the Tyndall effect. Basically, when light passes through a mixture that has tiny particles floating in it, not dissolved, just suspended, those particles scatter the light. The scattering is strongest for shorter wavelengths like blue, so sometimes the scattered light looks bluish. Sound familiar? Yeah, that's why smoke sometimes looks blue and why the sky is blue. But that's more Rayleigh scattering. Same idea, but smaller particles. So here's a question. How small do the particles have to be to make this happen? If the particles are about the same size as the wavelength of visible light, roughly a few hundred nanometers to a few micrometers, you get the Tyndall effect. If they're much smaller, like molecules in salt water, light goes right through and you don't see the beam. If they're much bigger, like sand, they just block or reflect light. Want a simple experiment? Put a little milk and water and shine a flashlight across, bam, you'll see the beam. Try salt instead of milk, no beam. Why does that matter? Well, it helps scientists tell if something is a true solution or a colloid. But here's a deeper question. How could we use the Tyndall effect to monitor air pollution or tiny particles in blood? Could we make cheap sensors to check air quality just by measuring scattered light? Think about that. Maybe Peter Griffin could start a business selling Tyndall goggles or something. Would people buy that?